During the Soviet war era in the 1980s, the United States and Saudi Arabia secretly funneled weapons and money to the militant fighters known as Mujahideen through Pakistan. The CIA would also lend a hand training and equipping the militants. The support of the Mujahideen would continue nearly 10 years until the Soviets would leave Afghanistan and a vicious power struggle among Mujahideen leaders using American and Russian-made weapons would ensue. The struggle would include a young Mujahideen leader named Osama bin Laden. The acclaimed British journalist Robert Fisk once even described bin Laden in a 1993 article for The Independent as a, quote, anti-Soviet warrior. The power struggle and the ensuing chaos would prompt the rise of the Taliban. Taliban, meaning students in Pashto, would be built by an aggressive collection of ultra-conservative Afghan student warriors molded by the Mujahideen. Within a few years, the Taliban would essentially take control of the country, imposing its strict interpretation of Islamic law, including banning most women from holding jobs and people from activities like watching television or listening to music. Many of the leaders of the Taliban fought alongside the U.S.-backed Mujahideen during the Soviet war in Afghanistan and would ultimately use many of the tactics they were taught and the weapons they were given against America after the attacks on 9/11. When the Taliban would refuse to turn over now al-Qaeda's leader Osama bin Laden, America would once again return to the Afghan war front. On October 7, 2001, the U.S. launched Operation Enduring Freedom, bombing the Taliban and al-Qaeda in Afghanistan, and thus would start what is now called the 20-year war and the nightmare it created that monsters are often born from.